Hi everyone, this is the math lesson for today. We are going to be talking about coins and we're going to be talking about the value of each coin, and then we'll be doing a couple activities where we count coins together to get a certain value or a number, and then you'll be working together in pairs and then individually to get to count a number by yourself. So first we're going to start with a review of all our coins. This is a quarter. It is worth 25 cents. Next in value is a dime, which is worth 10 cents. Next is a nickel, which is worth 5 cents. And last is a penny, which is worth 1 cent. Now, how many cents do we need to get to $1? 100 cents gets us $1. Very good. So, if I were to get to $1, and if I were to use quarters, I would only need 4. I'll skip count with you guys. 25 is my first quarter, 50 is my next quarter, 75 is my next quarter, and 100 is 100 cents. So how many quarters have I used? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 quarters make $1. If I were to use dimes, I would need 10 dimes, or 10 cents, to get to $1. Let's skip count by 10 this time because each dime is worth 10 cents. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $1. So it takes us 10 dimes to get $1 or 100 cents. Now we'll use our nickels. We need more nickels than we do dimes and quarters to get to 100 or $1. So let's skip count by the value of 1 nickel, which is how much? How much is a nickel worth? 5 cents. Very good. So our first nickel goes on the 5. Then we skip to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, which is the same as $1. Very good. So we would need way more nickels than dimes and quarters to make the same amount of $1. And if I were to use pennies, which are worth 1 cent, how many pennies do I need to get 100 cents? 100 pennies. So I'd have to count each individually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to get to 100. So I'm not going to do that because that's a lot of pennies. Look how many more pennies it is. 100 pennies compared to nickels and compared to quarters and dimes. So when we want to count to a certain amount, it's best if we use the biggest coins first, and then we go to the next biggest, and then use the smallest for last. So when I'm going to do a little review of how much we can, or how many coins we can use to count each separate coin. So a quarter is worth 25 cents. I'm going to place it on my 100 count chart. So if I were to use smaller coins to get to 25 cents, I could use 25 pennies, but that's still a lot of pennies. So to be more efficient, to get to solve our problem faster, I can use larger coins. So I'm going to use my dime first. So my whole dime is worth how much? 10 cents. Very good. So I place my dime on the 10 mark. My next I can use another dime to get to 20, right? 10 plus 10 is 20. I cannot use another dime though, because otherwise I'd get to 30. So the next biggest value coin is my nickel. So I can use my nickel to get to 25. Let's see, if I'm at 20 and I add a nickel or 5 cents, how much do I get? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Whoops, I put my quarter on the wrong mark. 25 cents. So 1 quarter is the same value as 2 dimes and 1 nickel. If I were to use a dime and try to make it, or use different coins to get to the same value, I would have to start with the smallest coin available, the biggest coin available, which is the nickel in this case, because a quarter is more than 10 cents. So a nickel is worth how much again? 5 cents, right? So I place my first nickel on my 5. Can I use another nickel to get to the same value as a dime, which is 10 cents? Yes. So I'll just skip count. 5 plus 5 is 10. Very good. So 1 dime is the same value as 2 nickels. Next, I will use my nickel. My nickel is worth how much again? 5 cents. Very good. So I place my nickel on my 5 count, and I will use the biggest available coin, which is a penny. So I will use how many pennies to get to 5 cents? 5. Very good, because each penny is worth 5, or I'm sorry, each penny is worth 1 cent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pennies is the same value as 1 nickel. Very good. Now, I would like to start this activity by showing you what I would like you to do with your partner. I am going to think of a number of value in my head. I will choose 63. So, I will place my quarter on my 63 mark. So, I'm going to use the biggest value coin first to get to my number 63, to count to 63. So my biggest value coin is my quarter, which is worth 25 cents. So I place my first quarter on 25 cents. Can I use another quarter to get closer to 63? Absolutely. I will use my incredible skip counting powers to skip from 25 to 30, then to 40, then to 50, and that is the equivalent of skip counting by 25. 5 plus 10 is 15, plus 10 is 25. So 2 quarters makes 50 cents. I can't use my other quarter because if I were to do that, I would be at 75, and 75 is bigger than 63. It is not the value we're looking for. So I put my quarter back. So I can use my next biggest value coin, which is the dime. So I can take my dime, and I will skip count from 50 to 60 because my dime is worth 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 50 plus 1 dime, or 10 cents, is 60. Now I'm awfully close. I'm almost there. I'm at 63 cents. So can I use a nickel? A nickel is worth 5 cents. Let's see. If I'm just going to count out from 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, I would be over my value of 63 cents. I cannot use my nickel. So I'm going to use my trusty pennies to get to 63. From 60, I will use 1, 2, 3 pennies to get to 63. So let's see how many coins I've used to get to the number 63. I've used 1, 2 quarters to get to 50. Then I use the dime to get to 60. Then I use 3 pennies to get to 63. So now I would like you to be in pairs. I will separate you. You will each two of you will get a 100 count chart and some coins. And the first activity you'll do is you will work together to count up to a certain value that I give you. I will give you 3 values. And you will work together to reach those values using the largest or highest value coins first, the second highest values coins second, etc., to get to the number you want to reach. After that, you will work individually by yourself, and you will choose a prize that you want to buy. You can get a pencil that is worth 87 cents, which is written this way or this way. You can choose the shell, ooh, nice shell, which is worth 92 cents, which is written this way or this way. Or you can choose a sticker, and the sticker is worth 53 cents, which is written this way or this way. After you choose which prize you want to get, you will count out on your 100 count chart using all of your coin or some of your coins, and you will try to use the biggest coins first so that you reach the number or the value of your prize. If you are able to do that and your partner does confirm, does say that you are correct, you get to keep the prize. So I want to just review real quickly that a quarter is worth how much? 25 cents. Very good. A dime is worth 10 cents. Very good. A nickel is worth 5 cents. Very good. And a penny is worth 1 cent. Very good. Now have fun.